can't kill my confidence. You think I give a fuck? That's what they do. You can't kill my confidence. You think I give a fuck? That's what they do. You can't kill my confidence. You think I give a fuck? That's what they tell me. All the fucks I ever gave.
Hello, and how are we doing, people? It is Tuesday evening, and it is IFR. It is round 7, and we will see the drivers trying to tackle Canada this evening. Now, how are we all doing, people? If you're new here, I am the commentator. I cover a number of leagues that race F1. So, yeah, you'll probably be seeing a lot of lives. I cover 4 at the minute. Could potentially be doing 5. Know some really good racers, some really talented racers. Pretty much, if you've watched the channel before, you'll see that they all race in similar leagues. But at the end of the day, we know we've got some talent here this evening racing for IFR. It's been a brilliant season so far. I have missed a couple of races just due to moving and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a very interesting season. We'll have a look at the driver standings and see what is going on. So, at the minute, Night Owl is leading the championship, but it is slim at the top. Night Owl is on 86, and Barmy Tick in at P2 on 84, and Raza Gamer 83. So, you can see how close this championship. You'll see a lot of close driving this evening. Maybe a bit of a DRS train. If you don't like the DRS trains, then this isn't the channel for you, because we do get quite a lot. We do get sometimes where, maybe a couple split off, but you'll definitely see some really good racing this evening. We've got Obo Alf in at P4. He's on 72. Dusty's on 57. He's P5. We've got Finn Bob P6. More Leaders P7. Franz is P8. Zero Unicorn P9. Raspian in at P10. Jamie in at 11. Atom 12. Now, Atom, I think, has missed a couple of races, but Atom, another absolutely brilliant driver, got some great pace. He can definitely mix it up at the top. You've got Grizzly Bean. He's found a lot of pace recently. Been great to see. With watching Grizzly, him pick up the pace and now hitting the Division 1s, and he's really coming along. So, watch out for him this evening as well. You've got LRS Carl and Nello, 2 great friends of mine. They're in at P14 and 15. The only one, Ray, is 60, and again, another. I mean, he knows he's not the quickest, but he's a guy that sticks in till the end. He doesn't quit, and that's what you like to see in the sim racing thing. No quit. Just because you've had a moment doesn't mean that you give up. J7BP. Now, if you've watched the channel before, obviously I cover Evolution Racing. He is the current Division 1 champion at Evolution Racing. I think he's making an appearance this evening, so another one definitely to watch out for. Remo as well. These guys are at the bottom, but they've not attended a lot of races. So, if these guys are racing this evening, we're in for one hell of a treat, especially if you throw Raza, Dusty, Night Owl, Barmy Tick, Atom, all them guys, Finn, Bob, Franz. if you can get all them lot together, you're being treated to one hell of a race because they know how to race fairly, they know how to race clean, and they know how to race side by side, which is what's needed in sim racing. So let's move on to who's actually attending this evening. So racing for Red Bull, it will be Jamie Pick and Pendragon. In the Scuderia Ferrari, it is Barmy Tick and Finn Bob. In the McLaren, it's Obo Alfanello. Now, interesting thing, them two actually raced together in the same team last season. It was very, very funny, the reveal, because a lot of people was calling it rigged, but it was a fun one. In the Mercedes, we've got Night Owl and Bocadillon. In the Aston Martin, we've got, oh my God, what a pairing. This is the pairing to watch out for tonight. Aston Martin could be very, very dominant. Franz and J7BP. Now, we know J7BP, as I said before, great pace. So this should be a very interesting one this evening. In the V-Carb, you've got Nutter and Matt. In the Alpine, you've got Ray and Raza. In the Williams, you've got Shakir. And in the Haas, we've got Zero Yukon and Fozzie. Oh, my God. This lineup is just a Mo Leader and Carl in the Kick Sauber. I mean, Ash, you're not racing? I was going to race, but saw there was 21 of us, including reserves, so I pulled out. Now there is 19 with a space. Get hold of Obo then. Give us a full grid. Come on. Give us a full grid, Ash. Obo should be about soon anyway. He's usually knocking about. Usually comes in chat. But yeah, I mean, as I said, very, very talented grid. You're going to see that by the racing itself. Even though Canada is very treacherous for sim racing, we know with the game's mechanics and stuff like that the cars can sometimes get magnetized together. Evening, Ray, how's it going, bro? Hope you're well. Just finished practicing. Yeah, man. Oh, shit, my chair's just gone well down. There we go. Hang on. That's better. Yeah, so it could be a very, very interesting one. I mean, like I said, J7BP, current champion over at Evolution Racing. Can he come over to IFR and make a stand? Can he put his foot on this race and take it by the scruff of the neck and just run away with it? We've seen that he's great in qualifying. So, and he always loves a quick Inters run, does J7BP. He always has a bit of an outing on the Inters. So, he is a fun watch. He is a very, very fun watch, is J7BP. But also, the drivers have driven together numerous times now, especially in this division. Sent him a DM on Discord. Right, no worries, bro. And they've raced side by side many times, so they know. Well, you could say they'd almost know that each other's weaknesses when it comes to sim racing. But as we all know, with the F1 calendar, the circuits, so a lot of the circuits are so different. They have their own challenges in each and every way, so that presents different challenges to each driver. So, can J7BP show dominant at Canada? Is somebody else going to come out top? You've got Fozzie, who's absolutely just as quick as J7BP. Not too sure about Canada. Canada is an awkward track, as we know. Like I say, it's a bit wider than Monaco, the circuit. Track limits, absolutely horrific. So it's going to be... It could come down to penalties this evening. As talented as anybody is, I don't care. Like, unless you are upper echelon esports level, I've seen a lot quicker drive. I mean, I'm not saying a lot quicker than like J7BP. I've seen quicker than J7BP, and they still made mistakes. And they've still picked up time penalties. So, Canada, difficult track. So, as I said, it could be one of them that were, time penalties could be the thingy. But J7BP, yeah, Jay, it is a nightmare. I'm everyone's on screen, so if he says yes, I'm ready for an invite. Right, no worries. I'm not even in the lobby yet. But yeah, going over to Jay, what Jay's just said in chat, Jay, Canada nightmare. It is a nightmare. We all know it is. It's absolutely horrific how bad it is. I'm having the Williams. Yeah, I think you are. I think you with Shakir. But again, like Shakir, there's some newbies. A couple of the people I hadn't commentated on before. Can they throw themselves into the mix? Can they bring themselves to the table and say, you know what, I'm here to play? All going to happen tonight, as we know. Like I said, kind of the difficult tracks, or I mean, you're going to take the men from the boys, but J7BP is one of them people that is good with track limits. I think in the last Canada race we had, I'm sure he picked up 0 penalties. I'm not 100% on that fact. I mean, maybe J7BP will let me know at some point. But yeah, he just said I can have it. Right, good. So we've got Ash, who's in the Twitch chat. If you're over on TikTok or YouTube watching, you can always come over to Twitch, show your support. It's the commentator channel, as it says on the screen. So yeah, I mean, come over there, give us a follow, give us a like, and all that good stuff everywhere. But yeah, now the lads will be getting the Obo should be setting up the lobby and stuff. So don't think I'll have had an invite as of yet of Mr. Obo Alf himself, the big dog here at IFR. And if you are watching on TikTok, like I said, or YouTube, and you are interested in a race after this, don't be afraid to reach out, ask about the league. I can get you an invite, and maybe I'll be commentating on you once sometime around the track. But I do hope you enjoy it. If you're new to the channel, I'm not. Yes, Nello, how's it going, bro? How you doing? My brother Nello in the chat. Yeah, I'm not the greatest. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy comms. I absolutely love it. Just watching the guys go around the track. I do race myself. The sexy beast. Yes, thank you. Yes, Alfie. How's it going, bro? How are we doing? And if you are on TikTok and you are saying things, I can't see anything from TikTok, so you will have to make your way over to Twitch if you've got anything to say. But yeah, I love what I do. I enjoy it, and IFR always been good racing, good battling. Yes, Barmy, big race for Razza, needs at least a second. He does, mate. But you know what? Razza, I think he's settled himself over these past few weeks. He really, really has. You've gone from seeing him to finishing mid-pack, sometimes like near the back of the pack, and I'm sure Razza won't mind me saying that, to winning races. Quali's good. His race pace looks even better. Sometimes he's starting like 2, 3, and still managing to get like upper place or even 2 places. So, Razza, Barmy, Night Owl. I don't think I said. Yeah, Night Owl's here. It is stacked tonight. You got Fozzy, J7BP, Franz. I mean, you're gonna be treated, people, to an absolutely brilliant race. But how are we doing, Barmy Tick? How you doing, bro? Hope you're well. And the big man, Alfie. Managed to find my camera, as you all know. I'm surprised Gotto's not in here. Loving the fact that I found my camera. Been complaining the past couple of streams because I've not had my camera on. So yeah. Nello, you said I was your sexy beast, granddad. You're horrible. He calls it everybody, Jay. Trust me, I know he cheats on me. Don't worry about it. Gonna be a hard one from the back. Not bad. What do you mean, hard one from the back? You starting from the back, Barmy? You trying to last to first? You love throwing these into the mix. I totally forgot you didn't have your camera. Right, is lobby open? I ain't had an invite yet, so I don't know. I'm Nello's sexy baby. Jesus Christ, everyone wants. I mean, I don't want. He called me a sexy beast. Yous are just begging for it now. Like, you just want Nello calling you sexy beasts. If Dusty doesn't race, you start from the back. Is that like some sort of like thingy that you've got with him? Why not? With this grid, you should throw yourself right into the mix, Barmy. Got invite, no worries. He had grandpa for a reason, Taz. Yeah, because I'm not properly yet. I don't beg for it. I've had him call me baby plenty of times. Yeah, That situation sounds a bit wrong there, Ash. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound the healthiest of fucking situations. It just reminds me of Kevin Hart. Oh, they be fucking insane quitting. I watched Get Hard last night. Absolutely brilliant movie. Get Hard is so funny. Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart. Oh, what a pairing. What a pairing. And especially in that kind of environment, it's absolutely brilliant to watch. I love Will Ferrell as an actor anyway. Like Talladega Heights, Anchorman. Them movies are just this. Like my missus calls them idiot funny, and if I'm an idiot for finding it funny, I really don't fucking care because I love them. I've seen that film so many times. It's funny as in it. You know what? As well, a film that I really love, Death at a Funeral. It's so funny. Oh, brilliant. Right, let's get back to it. We've got F1 to discuss here. I'm totally sidetracking myself. But yeah, Barmy, I mean, come on, bro. This grid, and you're starting from the back. You need to put on a show, man, my man. You should be up. I mean, I'm not, like, we've seen it, that you've got the pace to actually move through the pack and actually get back onto the back of it. But this grid, J7BP, Fozzy, Night Owl, Razza. Do you know what I mean? All the rest of them. Boom. Mr. Barmy Tick needs to be doing qualifying, people. Put a W in the chat if you think Barmy Tick should do quali and not start from the back. Come on. He's got to listen. Even if we only get one W, he's fucking got to do it. If you're new here, LRS is looking for a sugar daddy. Needs paid DM. You're doing a Lonely Hearts fucking thing there. See, I mean, Jay's straight on it. W. Barmy Tick, there's been a W put in the chat, mate. You must do qualifying and light up this screen tonight with the immense battle I know that is going to happen up at the front. It's going to be epic. Has Hobo sent me an invite yet? Right, I'm his commentator, right? And he leaves me till last. What did he send me one? Sorry, Hobo. They're just about to go in on him. And he actually says he's already sent me one. Damn. Right. I'm gonna do the last to last. Bet no one done that before. No, you're gonna the first to last. Mind you, that's probably been done a few times. First to last. In F1 history, do you think that, like, can anybody name an F1 moment where that could have happened, like where they've still been in the race, but they've crossed the line. They've started first and they crossed the line last. Because I would love to know if that's ever happened. And Alfie, I thought we had a word, bro. I thought we was done with Canada. We had words last time. Me and you was like pro no Canada. None at all. K-Bag Brazil sprint. I'm sure he didn't go last. I believe. Oh shit, it was me, weren't it? Shit. I should have just fucking scrubbed it off. Nello, give it me though. What's up, Nello? What are you saying, big man? Do I take a gamble? What's the gamble? right. Now, do I underfuel? Oh, nah, I won't underfuel. I won't. I never underfuel me. I would never take that gamble. Never. Don't pass the buck. Hey, you set the wheels up, mate. I just pressed the button. His gamble being my sugar daddy. Nah, don't take the gamble, Ray Ray's a moaning cunt. Sorry for the language if anybody didn't like that. Right, I'll take 50. Right, we'll do 50-50. We'll do 50-50. Come on, boys. It's meant to be a full grid and we've got a minute. Where is everybody? BC after race says, yeah, of course, mate. We'll have a natter. I got young fresh wood. Why do I read shit out loud? I need to like read things in my head before I start fucking trying to read them out loud. There's Jamie. And you know what? I want to throw a big congratulations out to Geordie for winning Evolution Races Tier 2 Championship. He did win it, didn't he? Yeah, I'm sure he did. Oh no, Ace Drake's won it, did he? Ace. Great season. Didn't even race the first race. I don't think, or the first two, but absolutely smashed it. Absolutely amazing season from Ace Drakes. Hope not to see you next season. Hope you're in Tier 1. So me and Geordie can take the battle. I was thinking back on my season the other night after the race finished. And I'm happy with like 4th in the championship. Don't get me wrong, like 3rd, 2nd, or even like 1st would have been amazing. But there was a lot that fucked me over last season. Sorry, mate. It's crazy. Still got a minimum 8 days to go being home alone. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there was mistakes from myself. There was mistakes from other people. And if I want to try and achieve anything next season, then and improve on the P4, then it's gonna have to them mistakes gonna have to be cut out, and just try and just take Portugal out and fucking Canada. Crabbo, I'm talking to you. No fucking Portugal. Get it gone. I knew, right, if I was just say for instance, I knew at the beginning of the calendar, if I was leading going into Portugal by a slim margin, I would have lost the championship. I would have been P2. So, yeah. And I just wish I had the pace of these motherfuckers in this lobby. Apart from Carlito can beat him, and Nello. And Ash. I'm not slow. I mean, I can mix it. But with the likes of like Barmy and Jason, they'd be gone. Lap 1, that'd be it. There'd be like a fucking 2-second gap already on lap 1. Taking all the good ones out. Nello, you're not super slow. If you would have probably started on the softs at Portugal, you would have had a probably better start, mate. I know you went for the alternate strategy. I just think you probably would have been out of the trouble that like kind of ensued. What do you want? Just hovering about. She wants it on the screen, people. She wants a bit of screen time. No, put it away. I'm only joking. She didn't do no. But we should be getting going very, very soon. I mean, we've only got 16 drivers in so far. Let's move over to the lobby. Where's my fucking controller? There it is. Let's move over to the lobby. Yeah, 16 drivers so far. There is meant to be a full 20. I don't know if some people have. Looks like some people may have backed out. It's my adopted younger brother. Yes, Matt. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated, bro. Taz has disappeared. Oh, shit, yeah. Right, let me turn my camera on. Hang on a minute. There we go. You probably enjoyed it more without my mush on the screen. And I think I need to make that my screen a bit smaller. Feel like I need to. Hang on. That'll do. Right. Let's get back to the action as the race is getting, well, the qualifying is getting underway. If you're new here, it is 50% quali followed, 50% quali, short quali followed by a 50% race to see who wins it all. Now, as I said, Canada will be, it could be penalties that decide it. Depends how, clean the drivers keep it on track. Could see some, especially like going through the final chicane into near that wall of champions. I think everybody takes a breath as they're going through there, hoping that they hook it up right. Is a place where you easily break track limits. Just if you cut it just a little bit too much. So, yeah, but 16 drivers so far. Hopefully, a few will join in qualifying. Can't focus without that sexy face on comms. Right, well, staying then. But here we go. We've got a couple of people heading out on the circuit. Let's get everything up. Nello's heading out. Who else have we got heading out? We've got Shakir in the Williams. So we'll see what Shakir can do. We'll stay on board with the Williams driver while they are on their outlap. We know Nello will be next to cross the line, so we'll try and jump back to Nello if we can. It should be quite easy. But yeah, I mean, so far with the people that have actually turned up, you're looking at Fozzy, Obo, J7BP, Raza. Where's more leader? Night Owl, another one to watch out for. So we'll keep an eye on their track times. They will be the guys probably lighting up the times up at the top. That's if Barmy decides to play and do qualifying. If not, you'll see Barmy start from the back and try and do his best he can in the race. He usually does get back up into the high scoring positions. He's got some very, very strong pace. So you'll definitely see him climb up. Yes, Maestro. Evening, mate. I hope you're well. Yeah, thanks, Maestro. Very well, thank you. Hope you are too. Hope you're ready for this one this evening. Should be a good watch up at the front and throughout the pack, to be honest. As we know, IFR is been a very, very clean league that I've commentated on. Shakir getting a bit of a snap out of turn 2 there, which will send him down another place. Easy to break track limits, especially if you want to carry a lot of pace through that sequence of corners. You have got to have it on the edge to try and get the quickest time. Looks like Nello is slightly catching Shakir, might be going that little bit quicker. Shakir nicely cutting the first corner in the chicane there. On the run down to the hairpin, which will lead into the long DRS straight. Could see a lot of overtakes once the lights go out and the laps start counting down. Some good overtakes down this part of the track. Here comes the Williams of Shakir. He's got the Haas in front of him. The Haas needs to get out of the way quick. It's going to give Shakir a nice little tour, though, down to the start-finishing line. Shakir up to the line, and it is a 109.636 for Shakir. Nello comes across the line. It's a 109. It's a 110, sorry, 0.329 for Nello. And then we get J7BP. He didn't do an Inters run. Now, this is something different from J7BP. It's not like J7BP. This, we usually see an intermediate run on his first one and then hits the track with the softs. Maybe he's really taking this qualifying by the scruff of the neck, really putting the effort in this evening. So we should see them track times come down a lot We've got Carlito just going to cross the line in the kicks, Albert, with a 111.618. The only one, Ray Ray, a 111.638. So only 0.02 of a second between Carlito there and the only one, Ray Ray. But the man who's been showing that he's been finding pace left, right, and centre over the past couple of weeks, it's Razza Gamer up into provisional pole with a 108.899. Great lap there. Barmy Tick actually deciding to join the party. And I think I thought he was on the softs then, but not a great lap from Barmy there. Could we see him go again? Maybe on his way back into the pits. Just had Fozzie at 118. So, two bit of quick drivers there, not with the greatest of laps. Hopefully we can see them improve. Here's a man to watch. Mr. Night Owl in the Mercedes. Top of the championship so far, but it is so close up at the top between the top three. They need good positions and good points from this race this evening. Can Night Owl maintain the lead? He's not going to outdo Razza there. Razza nearly 6/10 clear of Night Owl. So Night Owl's got some work to do here in qualifying if he wants to try and get anywhere close to Razza Gamer. Let's move down. We've got the Williams of Ash. He's invalidated. Very, very unfortunate for Ash. Let's have a look at what Barmy Tick's doing. I think Barmy's just trundling his way. Yeah, he's trundling his way back into the pit lane. So, let's jump on board with Mr. Jamie Pick. Let's see what Jamie can do here in qualifying. Red Bull driver this evening here at IFR. As Fozzie goes and improves massively there. Fozzie did 2 runs as well. So, that is one hell of a lap from Fozzie, a 108.726. So Razza Gamer's got some time to find in his lap if he wants to match Fozzie. Fozzie showing his pace here with a double run and still managing to put in that time. That's a great lap from Fozzie there. But here we are on board with the Red Bull driver of Jamie Pick. What can Jamie do here? Oh, as the V-Cab tries to dart. Ooh, that could have been very treacherous for the V-Cab there, trying to dart out on track. Could have ruined Jamie's lap there, but there was enough space for Jamie to take that corner. And you took the inside right in that corner anyway, so you've done something wrong if you were the V-Carb driver was, which I think is Matt Cooper, which Matt, I don't think I've actually commentated on Matt before. So this will be a first. We'll jump on board with Matt, see what Matt can do in his lap. I would say that, I mean, I've commented on a lot of people, so if I've forgotten, then I do apologise, Matt. But in his debut race, I think this will be for me. Might not be. Obo might tell me different, but he's actually on an outlap, so he can't say nothing. So we'll find out about Obo eventually. But here comes Jamie. Not going to be a very strong time here as he comes down to the straight. Up to the line, and it is a 110.5. Jamie putting himself in at P8. So, Carlito's back out on track. Let's have a look at Matt. Here is Matt. F Crew. Here's to you, Mr. Crew. How's it doing, bro? Hope you're well. How you keeping, mate? Hope you're very well. Say hello to Mrs. Crew for me. Hope she is well also. But Matt seems to be doing all right here with the circuit. He's kept it clean. He's kept it in between the white lines. Not picking up any mistakes. So let's hope that he can keep it clean. We've still got the most vicious corner. Well, not vicious, but it's the most awkwardest corner. The final chicane. You've got that wall of champions to worry about. You do not want to... Oi, Mrs. Crew. You do not want to have your name put on that wall of champions by binning it in there. But here comes Matt. Looking quite similar to around where Jamie was. Can he go better? He does. He goes a lot better. And Matt up into P4. That's a great lap there from Matt. Mixing it up in the top 5. So let's have a look. Somebody else has just crossed the line. Barmy Tick. He's invalidated. Has Mr. Barmy. So Barmy could be in a little bit of trouble with the circuit as we get Night Owl who's left the session. It was Obo. And Obo manages to get up into P6. Has Carlito improved? Has he found a big enough improvement to make moves? He has, and Carlito finds 1.381 seconds in his lap. Moves up into P9. I'm sure Nello's loving that at this moment in time. I bet Nello's like, he's done me again. Can Nello get his fellow friend in quali? Let's see if Nello can improve. Here he is in the McLaren. Currently P10. His co-owner of LRS has got a better position than him at this moment in time. Nello is up by 2/10. So that would see him jump Carlito away if he can get this final sector of the circuit correct. Let's hope he doesn't lose any time in the final chicane. Oh, he doesn't lose a tyre going into the wall of champions. But here he comes down the back straight. DRS open. He'll get another dose as he comes around the final corner. Up to the line. What's it going to be for Nello? It is a 1:10.119. So not much between them. Carlito still could go for another run yet. So could Nello. So we could definitely see some improvements in the times. Has Barmy. Barmy is... He's just going... I think he's going for it again. Or is he? Is he just seeing what his lap times would be like? 1:12. Let's have a look at Ash. Ash still yet to put a time on the board. Wolfie! Oi, oi! Carl. Yes, Carlito. I've committed to no traction control this race. Go on, Carlito. More leader finally joining the session. Great to see. Can we see more leader get in his car and get a lap put together here? Seen great pace from more leader last time out when we were commentating on him. Really good pace. Here comes Ash though. He's invalidated through the final chicane. That is so unfortunate for the Williams driver. The final chicane claimed him. Barmy tick. Yeah, again. I think Barmy's just killing these tyres off. Just another invalidation. Is this a track where we could potentially see Barmy tick lose a lot of positions through penalties? Because so far, I mean, he must be just... I think he's just putting the laps in here, to be honest. Right, so Fozzie's still at the top. How is everyone? I'm good, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well. So, as Razza was invalidated, so there'll be no improvement this time round for Razza. J7BP improved, but he's on his way back into the pits. Razza into the pit lane. Let's see if Matt can improve on his time. Can Matt... Ooh, bit of a slide there for the VCAB driver. That's definitely going to cut. Oh, he's up by a 10th though. He would have lost some time there with that back end step out and maybe a bit more there. Car looking very unstable on the exit, trying to get the power down too early. Nearly loses the car, but manages to keep hold of it. And here we go. Let's see if it's actually gained any time or have them snaps caught. He's still gained about half a 10th through sector 2. And no, he ruins the lap there. Rides too much curb through the hairpin. And that is that lap gone. But he knows he can improve. He knows he can get into a low 9, maybe even a high 8. Matt, I don't think I've got a 10th in it. Come on, Carlito. Nello's out on circuit. So let's see if he can improve. I think Barmy Tick's just running these softs until they pop. But, yeah, on board with the McLaren driver again of Nello. He's got to find some decent improvements here if he wants to get above Zero Unicorn. Zero Unicorn is his next rival. Zero Unicorn P8 with a 109.790. Nello's got to find around 4/10 on this lap. if he wants to jump up above Zero Unicorn. And turn 2 didn't look the greatest there. Oh, hiccups, plagued again. Yeah, turn 2 didn't look the greatest at all. Run very wide. He's up though, over half a tenth. Needs a good sectors 2 and 3 here. Needs a lightning sector 2 and 3. Jamie retired from session. Doesn't think he can improve from there. So up to the sector 2-3 split comes Nello. Is there improvement? No, he's down. He lost a lot of time through that middle chicane there. Through the sector 2 chicane. It all just went away from him. Probably too much curb on the entry. And then it's just cost him so much. That's very unfortunate for Nello. Carlito is out on the circuit. He's down, not by much though. Can he improve through sectors 2 and 3 now? He just needs a good sector 2 and 3. He just needs to find a 10th. If he can gain a 10th, then... Oh, he's invalidated. Invalidation for Carlito there. So Matt's back out on track. Everybody waiting to the penultimate moment here. We've got Obo heading out on circuit. Barmy Tick's just taking his sauce for a stroll. But Matt's back out on track. Surely we've got to see Fozzy and Razza and J7BP hit the circuit again. Are they happy with the positions? Being P2, P1, 2 and 3. Quali. Nice. I think though for this one, I think you want to be in that P1 position. Especially for turn 1 on that one. You can get a good start. You've got a nice little breakaway from the rest of the pack then. So Finn Bob retires from the session. Finn Bob doesn't feel like he's got any more time in that Ferrari. I mean, he's got to have. With a 117. Does he just feel like it's not worth trying to improve? Is it? He's going to try and make some moves in the race. Zero Unicorn left the session. Sure, he'll be invited back shortly. 12 viewers, how are we all doing this evening, people? Hope you're all well. If you are new here, please smash that follow button. It would be massively, massively appreciated. But yeah. Now, let's watch Matt. Come on, Matt. Here he comes. And it's an improvement, Matt. Up into P4. Knocking Night Owl down. We've got a bit of traffic here. Has someone's lap been spoilt? No, it's just Night Owl. Is that Aston Martin? They're all out. So here they all are. They're all bunched up. Are they looking for some slipstream? Here's Obo Alf on a lap. I think J7BP's holding him up a bit here. That could have really spoiled Obo's lap there. And it has. Obo slowed right down. J7BP could be in for a bit of a bollocking. I'm new here. Yeah. No, you're not, Wolfie. How you doing, bro? Honestly, how are you doing, mate? We need to get this stream looking awesome. You need to get PC savvy again, mate. Don't think I've ruined it. Yeah, unlucky Carlito, mate. Massively unlucky. There's Barmy retiring from the session, so Barmy will start from the back. Keep your eye on Barmy Tick. On the first few laps, he will be making moves. You'll see him climb that ladder quite quickly. Let's hope for a pretty decently sized DRS train so he can get right on the back of it and then make moves from there. But Obo could be going again here. Has he got the fuel to? He's got J7BP looking for a cheeky slipstream behind him. Obo's already in. Oh, he's going to be fuming. He is going to be fuming. J7BP screwed his lap over. And it looks like Night Owl might be trying to get a cheeky slipstream off the back of J7BP here. But 45% rear left there won't be used for the race. I wonder, you just took the Ferrari for a stroll around Canada. If we plan a weekend, I'll come over and show you a few bits and bats. Yeah, man. Show me some new tricks, because I need some. Especially the replays. That's what I loved with you over the week. Night Owl jumps into P2. He got a really nice slipstream off the back of J7BP. J7BP in at P3. Night Owl P2. Fozzie, a lap was enough to maintain him. And Razza ends up P4. Wow. So Night Owl, great quality there. Just stayed behind J7BP. Big for Night Owl. Beats Razza. Yeah. It's just about Razza now. Can he make the moves through the pack? Can he get onto the back of Night Owl and try and have a bit of a battle with him? Lost 3/10 just to make sure I got past last chicane. Got ahead Nello and Carl. Oh, nice. We'll have to play some flight sim. Yeah, it's definitely some flight sim. Get the jets out and go and intercept a few planes. That was fun that night when we did that. Absolutely brilliant. But there we have it. Great qualifying. Fozzie P1, Night Owl P2, and J7BP in at P3. There's your top three. Ash, the LRS boys, all in at P9, 10, and 11. Nello just holds on to that place in front of Carlito, but that's where let's fuck around. Yep, let's fuck around, mate. Let's do that. But moving up to 14 viewers. How are we all doing this evening? Like I said, if you haven't already done so, smash that follow button so you don't miss any of the content here at The Commentator. We cover a few leagues, so if you need an F1 itch scratching, come over to the Commentator channel. You will definitely have that itch scratched. We're pretty on pretty much all week. Defo got a high 109 in me. Go on, Ray. But yeah, the lads, we have a short break from quali to the race. Just to let the lads get a bit refreshed, get a drink if they want, go toilet break, whatever. Come back and then we'll get some racing underway. It's a shame we didn't see Franz. I don't think I can do a 1-9 at the minute. Yeah, Carlito, it takes time, man. It took me a whole... Because I used to play full traction control. And it took me pretty much a full game just to learn medium traction control when it was on 22. And then when it went to 23, it just felt the exact same as 22, the biting point. But it felt a lot smoother, a lot easier. So it was an easy transition for me. With 0 traction control to drop down to 0, so to say. Felt like 22. So you knew where the biting point was. I used to be a 111. That's really good, that Ray. That's great improvements, that. There is no time. I'll see you in the wall then. The Wall of Champions seems like Carlito's already surrendering to it. His name could be wrote on that this evening. It could be written all over it. I wonder how many people could have actually going to be like, because even a little bit of wing damage on the Wall of Champions kind of screws your lap. Taking me a year to get used to no traction, because it honestly, you keep learning with it. I think I've gone backwards, me, or just the latter end of Evo just didn't suit me at all. Zero Unicorn leaving the session again. Zero Unicorn having some internet troubles. Ray, that's not the motivation I need. It took him a week, Carl. You're going to do it. You'll smash it. You'll get there, bro. Oh, but Night Owl needs a result. He needs to be in front of Razza this evening. He needs to put a gap between himself, Razza and Barmy. He needs to put that gap there. Zero Unicorn probably going to start in AI now, due to having to join back. I need to catch Nello somehow. It's not hard. Trust me. It's easy, Cal. Racecraft. Exactly. Let's bring it. Let's see who's going to come out on the top. Personally, I mean, anyone in the top 4 have got a good chance. If you can throw Barmy into the mix, if Barmy can make his way through the pack nice and easily, no incidents, no damage. One at ace, any of them 5. And then at that point, it could come down to pens. Yep, exactly. No pens. Easy like Sunday morning. Yeah. Top 9. Come on, Ash. You can make moves, lad. Do I have a chance? Of course, Jamie, you've always got a chance, bro. You have always got a chance of beating Nello and Carl and Ash. I'm only joking. Like, you know what? If you keep it clean, you could genuinely like just move up places. But here we go. 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And the race is underway here at IFR Canada, round 7. Here we go. And Fozzy gets a great start. Maintains the lead of the race. He's got Night Owl very close, though. Are we seeing any move changes? Obo Alf dropping down. Got Zero Unicorn. Finbob dropping down. Finbob's actually moving up. Finbob P9. Finbob is flying here. He's on the softs, so I'm not surprised. So he had a mega start on them soft compounder tyres. He's looking to gain positions early. Maybe do a soft hard run, because the hards could carry him to the end of the race depending on when he decides to pit. Zero Unicorn DNF. He's out already. We've lost a driver. Lap 1, Zero Unicorn is gone. Oh, Zero Unicorn's joint remote. Barmy didn't quali, I guess. Nah, he didn't quali. You know Barmy. He turned around and said if Dusty doesn't race, he doesn't quali. But he did come out on the soft, so I did think he'd do something, but he didn't. But how we doing, remote? How's it going, brother? Hope you're well. So, yeah, up at the top, pretty much staying the same. Matt having a great outing here. Can he stick with the top 4? DRS is activated on this lap now. Barmy hasn't got much time to find, really. Obo needs to get a bit of a wiggle on. Barmy's right behind him, because Obo has dropped out of DRS range here. So if Barmy's got it here, he needs to make this move quick and get past Obo. And Barmy is putting the pressure on the McLaren driver here. You can see him looking for the move, trying to get past the McLaren. Nothing doing though. So Barmy just going to wait for the DRS here and try and get onto the back of the leading front 8. Trying to get onto the back of his teammate. He's got DRS. This should be an easy catch up to the back of this pack for Barmy Tick. But still finds himself 1.3. 1.2 back. Night Owl with the fastest lap now. So Night Owl obviously with the DRS. But Fozzy had a great defense. We've got Finbob having a little look on Ash here. Ash up into P7. Williams, great start here for the drivers. Finbob already trying to have a little look there. Do not want to be going side by side for that. But Finbob making contact with the wall. But the Ferrari team making moves. They want to fight for the podium. Yeah, I'm very well, mate. Thank you very much. Enjoying the race. Enjoying comms. Loving life. Absolutely loving it. I think Finbob may have just received his first track limit warning there. Looked like he may have took a bit of a detour, but he throws it down the inside. Finbob there. Big slide. Lucky that his car ghosted. That could have been a big collision between him and Ash. But luckily for Ash, Finn Bob ghosted. How come you're not taking part, Remo? You'd have been right there in there with this. Ash made a mistake in the Wall of Champions. Is that Finn Bob? 10-second time penalty. Finn Bob's left the session. Already. He was making great progress as well. Come on, Ash. We're on board with the Williams driver of Ash. Trying to keep with Barmy tick at this moment in time. Barmy just getting back into DRS range there of Shakir. I have sometimes reserve here, but hopped out the shower too late. Oh, unlucky remote. Matt Cooper there, second of the evening to pick up the time penalty. Jamie Pick being the first. And then Matt, he has just picked one up. And we're on board with Jamie at this moment in time. Doesn't look too healthy with that Red Bull. Looks like he may be struggling a bit here at Canada. Canada, as I say, is its own beast. It is just can be such an awkward circuit for some people just to try and navigate it. The close walls can really put people on edge. You only need a bad corner and that's it. Your race is over. Carlito's dropped quite a way back. Mind you, he has been passed by Finn Bob and Thingy, but Finn Bob's out. But yeah, he's lost a few positions off the start, maybe, Carlito. Nello, though, doing a bit better. He's behind more leader. Trying to stick in the slipstream of the Kick Sauber. As they are, I think, more leader just dipped out of DRS there. On the back of Obo. Oh no, he did get it, only just. So finds himself well within DRS range now. Can he keep the time? Kick Sauber driver in a papaya sandwich. But Raza P5, Raza has been passed. Has Raza made a mistake somewhere? Or has Matt just been able to get past him here? Or I can see why Raza... Oh no, Shakir has got damage. Sorry, the Williams driver. Yep, Shakir with damage. Doing well though to stay with the likes of Raza Gamer and Matt. Sticking in the DRS train. Barmy's just struggling a little bit just to keep in DRS range here of the front six. Now finds himself in it as Ash with a time penalty. Barmy does have a time penalty as well. So he missed that one. To see it, like I said, Barmy, brilliant driver, and you can see how even the best can get caught out at Canada and start picking up time penalties. I think Canada is more of a wheel track more than a controller. I don't know what J7BP uses. If his controller, kind of put my foot in my mouth because the guy's clean as fuck. But yeah, I mean, it's one of them circuits, I think. What was the other circuit that's definitely like a wheel track? I think it's Japan, one of them. And it's not suited for a controller at all. J7BP in at P3 at this moment in time is just staying in behind. Night Owl Fozzie just seems full of confidence here. He's led this race from lap 1. We're 7 laps in now. And he's been able to defend from the DRS. Everything. So Fozzie having a great race so far. Really, really keeping that Haas car planted. Keeping it in between the white lines. Really doing well here this evening. Oboal finds himself P10. More leader has got past under DRS. We could see a nice little battle here. Nello doing really well with his pace, managing to stay with his teammate here. There has, in previous races before this, there has been a bit of a pace difference between Obo and Nello, but Nello really doing well here, maintaining DRS, staying with his teammate, and that could really pay off for Nello come the end of this race. Let's look a little bit further back. I think Carlitos had to jump into the pits. 33 seconds adrift, Carlito. Fozzy, we are coming in lap 22. So I take it Fozzy's on the hards. Yeah, I think we'll have a look at the tyres, should I say. Yep, so there's only Barmy, Ash, and Carlito. Carlito on the freshest mediums of all. Has had to pit early, though. Barmy and Ash are the only other drivers on the medium compounder tyres here this evening. So we're going to see a long stint with these hard compounder tyres. Long stint. Like Remo was saying, probably around lap 22. And then we'll see on box for the mediums. And then in that final stint, hopefully the battles will commence and we'll see people trying to make some moves, trying to gain better positions. I think J7BP at this moment in time just happy to be in at P3, just seems settled, doesn't want to... Oh, as Fozzy makes a bit of contact with the wall on the exit there. Good job it's the rear tyre. Could have been his front wing and that would have been a lot worse. But yeah, J7BP just looks content with being in at P3, watching for mistakes, see if he can gain a position from that. And yeah, I mean, being in at P3, good position for J7BP. But, I mean, Fozzy is really, really just enjoying this circuit this minute. I think the last... I'm not 100% sure here, but I am... let's say I'm 50-50. That Fozzy, the last time I seen him race Canada, I'm sure he DNF'd. I'm sure he quit the race. Sure he was going on about he didn't have great pace here. Might have been a different circuit. As I say, I do commentate on a few places where the likes of Fozzy, Night Owl, J7BB, Raza, Barmy, Ash, Obo, Nello, Jamie, everybody pretty much here apart from Shakir and Matt. I've commentated on these boys at other leagues. And I'm sure Fozzy, last time he did this one, didn't like it. Maybe he's sorted the setup out. Maybe he's actually got this setup bang on and this is why he's doing so well in this race. It's just, he's got enough of a gap every time he goes into a DRS zone to not panic. That's what worries people sometimes. When people have got the DRS behind them, they're worried about the overtake. And it just seems like Fozzy's got that pace in hand where he doesn't have to worry. He's confident in the Haas. He's leading. It's all the pressure's on Night Owl. Night Owl's got to be doing better cornering because that corner wasn't the best there from Night Owl. Needs to get closer to Fozzy to really, really put the pressure on because every time... Oh, as J7BP's made a mistake there. Matt Cooper up into P3. So Matt was the one waiting in the wings for the mistake, and it was J7BP who made it. Oh, as Matt makes the mistake now. Commentator's curse right there, I think. 100% the commentator's curse. J7BP's got to use the DRS here. He needs to get back within DRS range of the front two. He's had a good final corner there. I think he took 2 tenths out of them after the DRS. So J7BP managing to recover the position. And Raza Gamer now up into P4. He took advantage of Matt going off the circuit there. Foz easily has the pace. Yeah, Fozzy is absolutely just electric, Remo. Like, I've commentated on him a few times. Like I have yourself. And I know, like, the likes of you, Fozzy, you know, Dusty. There's so many names that if I could get a grid together that of people that I know are quick and put that race on, telling you now, it would be one hell of a race. Putting all them drivers on the circuit, it'd just be epic. Need a Taz League. There was a Taz League remote. There was one. But let's save that story for another time, mate. Mate, I was putting money in people's pockets. I had 15. I'll say this. For season 3, I had 1,500 quid to split between 2 divisions. Just for the top 5. And you learn who your true friends are. Especially when you put people in the limelight. You learn who's got your back and who hasn't. And I trusted a lot of people. I trusted a hell of a lot of people to help me grow a league, to really think it. And in the end, people will turn on you. No matter how much you do for them. No matter if you put money in the pocket. You know, we even, like, some of the winnings for the people, they even bought 24 with massive snakes, mate. Like, honestly, they'll all tell you it was me. It was me. I did this and I did that, and I didn't do nothing, mate. Every decision I made was team based, so it was the team that made the decision. My team, the team that like me and another guy created, then it was my team. They all made decisions. We all made them together. But then when it came push come to shove, it was me who made the decisions. So, yeah. But I had to knock it all on the head, and this is why I only do comms. I absolutely enjoy it. I love it. Love watching the races, no matter what division it is. Obviously, everybody wants to commentate on Tier 1. I mean, who wouldn't? But it's still enjoyable watching the other divisions as well. And go at it. It is a big damn, but maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll do it again. And I'll put all that effort in. And I'll have drivers and a team that will actually appreciate it. You know what? I could say, you know what, Remo? You know what? We'll fill this gap because they're all on the ads. They know what to do. Like, I was even putting, like, when it was me and the other guy, we put all the Twitch contributions into the league, so into the pot. And that 1,500 was without the Twitch. So that was before the season started. So that could have easily gone up 200 quid, 300 quid to 1,800. Split between 2 divisions, top 5. Mate, I put the hashtag time in. I got sponsors for the league and everything. Me and Wolfie did it big. Mate, I went for it. I wanted to, like, that. I wanted to just be bigger every season. Like, you think 1,800 quid, right? So easily, right, I would have gone a grand 800. So a grand for Division 1, split between the top 5. And then 800 quid for Division 2, split between the top 5. You're talking bank just for turning up for like a couple of thingy, you know what I mean? For a couple of weeks. I think it was like, I think we did a 16-week season, or maybe yeah, it was a 16-week season we chose. So maybe one day I'll put the effort in again and maybe collab with somebody that I can trust. But yeah, back to the action. J7BP still leading. We're on lap 15 now. And Fozzie, leading. Fozzie it's just maintaining it. I think Night Owl might be trying very hard. I mean, Fozzie just seems to be pulling away gradually, bit by bit every lap. And look, a bad exit from Night Owl there. Nearly everybody. We've only got Nello, more leader, J7BP, Night Owl, and Fozzie. Oh, and Carlito at the bottom. But J7BP, these 3 at the top, they will, hopefully they keep it clean. Don't know whether they're sat on any warnings or anything at this moment in time. But J7BP is one of them, doesn't pick up a penalty. Very, very clean driver. But yeah, maybe I'll team up with somebody and try and get just one division going. Just one, though, of just epic drivers that I know trying to battle it out for more money season after season. But yeah. As we say, a lot of people picking up penalties now. Let's have a look at the penalty situation as it currently stands. So penalties, we've got Raza with a 3. That's very unfortunate for Raza. Matt's on 9, so that's going to absolutely throw him down to P7. Shakir on 3. Barmy's on 3. Obo's on 3. That's a bit... Obo's not one that picks up a penalty as well. Jamie 3. Ash 9. Nutter 3. And Ray 3. So... I mean, this is probably one of the better Canada races that I've seen over the past, like, couple of months. Yeah, I know. Unfortunate for him, because he's not been doing too bad. But it's just, obviously, the track limits have been getting the better of him. Probably through the chicanes, I'd say, where Matt's probably done the worst. Obo, another 3 seconds, so that's 6 seconds for Obo Alf. Barmy tick into the pit, so he'll be onto the hards. 100%. Definitely going to the end. This track is really hard on pad for track limits. Oh, Remo, 100%, mate. Completely agree. This is definitely one that's more built for a safety car. Barmy tick's going to be fucking fuming. He's just got out the pits. Well, he's in sector 2, but... Oh, I mean, it's only 1 lap difference, but these guys, I mean, 3 laps on the mediums, is it going to do that much? I mean, they're going to have 2 under the safety car. It's 15 laps on the mediums. That's probably an hard stint. Fozz's wheel, probs, why he has the pace. Yeah, definitely. But, Night Owl pits, Jason, Fozzy ends up dropping to P3? How the hell does that happen? As Fozzy just glitched? How has Night Owl and J7BP been able to get past Fozzy there? Both of them on entry. Jesus. Naughty, but a drive-through penalty speeding under the safety car for Jamie. He's in the pit lane. How the fuck has he managed that? Well, that's a weird one for Jamie there. Ooh, naughty. Very naughty. Nutter retired from the session. He's out. Why would you do that under a safety car? Maybe Nutter just not feeling it. But yeah, Vantage Night Owl now. I mean, Fozzy had some great pace. So, can Fozzy make the moves, get past Night Owl and J7BP? He looked like he did have the pace on Night Owl. Night Owl was making a few mistakes on the lap, as we've seen. But J7BP, he also made a mistake. So, I mean, I think this... If you were to go off the first stint, you would say that Fozzy's winning this. Like, this is Fozzy's race. We just have to see how they do after the safety car restart. Can Night Owl get an absolute flyer of a safety car restart and try and leave J7BP behind? Not feeling any pressure into turn 1. It's a bit of a run down to turn 1, so J7BP could easily tuck into the slipstream, try and go for it into turn 1, try and take the lead of the race away from Night Owl. But then it's all about the defense. And if we've seen from one guy tonight, the defense has been solid, and that's Fozzy. He's had the pace, he's had the time. You know, he's not had to worry, no panic. He's just been putting his laps together consistently. You've just seen little mistakes from J7BP and Night Owl, which would possibly say that, you know, Fozzy could get him at some point. So, Carlito going to be happy. This will bring him straight back into the fight. See, that's what happens when you wait in there and keep it till the end, people. You have another shot. And I don't think Carlito will catch him on this lap. So we're going to see another lap under the safety car. This kind of works well for the mediums. I think Remo would agree that this 100% helps out the mediums to go to the end of the race without any trouble. I mean, Barmy went, what, 17? So, definitely get them to the end now. A lot lighter fuel on board with the cars. Carlito just coming through the hairpin. You can see him in your bottom right-hand corner there. The Kick Sauber car, the green circle. He is heading down the back straight. And he will be on the back of this pack. I would say just before Sector 2 or just after it. Yeah, they'll be, yeah, I thought they would. I thought they would be fine. So, let's have a look at the position gains, position changes. So, Fozzy obviously down 2. Barmy's up 8. Morleader's up 9. Obo's down 2. Ash is down 1. Nello's down 1. Carlito down 3. Jamie Pick and Ray in the positions that they started in. So, no gains for them as of yet. Can we see gains from them in the chat? Yeah, no worries, Remo. So, safety car in this lap now. This is where Night Owl will start to control the pace of the pack to let the safety car get into the pit lane. Does he go early? Does he go late? We'll find out very, very soon as the safety car makes his way down the back straight to the pit lane. It's all on Night Owl then. Can J7BP read it? Can he time it perfectly? And it looks like Night Owl just may have caught J7BP just snapping slightly there. Got a 6/10 lead. Barmy picking up another 3-second time penalty. But Razagamer in at P4. He's made up some positions. But look at Fozzy. He's already hungry to gain positions. The side-by-side, J7BP relinquishing the position there to Fozzy. Fozzy had the inside line. And now Fozzy has got it all to do. They need to catch Night Owl. Fozzy going to be using his ERS here to try and get onto the back of Night Owl. Try and get that DRS back. We've seen he had the stronger pace through, I think it was more like this final sector. Sector 2 is where Fozzy seemed to have the pace on Night Owl. But Night Owl managing to maintain the 1.1 second gap, keeping Fozzy outside DRS range. So Night Owl now has to keep a cool head. He's got the gap. J7BP looks like he's off pace a bit compared to Fozzy. Fozzy now within DRS range. J7BP outside DRS. Night Owl with the fastest lap of 111.088. 0.008, should I say. And J7BP, since going on, not lied to these mediums. 1.3 the gap now between himself and Fozzy. Fozzy's really put his foot to the floor here in the pursuit of trying to take back this race lead. Barmy tick. Let's check in with him. More leader in behind him, trying to. More leader could gain decent amount of positions here. Got a lot of penalties in front of him. You could see more leader even jump up to P4 here. If he stays penalty free through this race, more leader is in for a brilliant result here and a good all the points for the Kicksauber team. But J7BP just can't. Razza just doesn't seem to have the pace. Can Razza get past him into turn 1? J7BP defends, but the Ferrari of Barmy Tick causing carnage in the background there. Makes contact with Matt and I think Shakir. Compromising them both. But they still managed to maintain the lead in front of Barmy Tick. That was very close there, people. Very, very close to being a big incident. Barmy trying to waste no time. Trying to gain positions early. And nearly ended his own race early there. Is Barmy getting bored? Is he just stuck in a place where he can't pass? But J7BP, Fozzie, and there you go, Fozzie back into the lead of the race. And Razza just needs a good exit out of the final corner. But is the battle in between them going to cost them more time? Because J7BP is just dropping back in. Night Owl has had a bit of a stinker through turns 1 and 2. Because, I mean, look at Fozzie. Nearly got Night Owl outside of DRS range. And it looks like Fozzie's pushing for it as well. He does not want to have to feel any pressure from Night Owl. Night Owl gets it this time round. Doesn't gain that much though. Fozzie's showing some brilliant pace here, and Fozzie's broke DRS. He's got Night Owl outside of DRS range now. Now, if you're Razza and J7BP and you're seeing that on the timing screen, you're like, right, we need to work together for a couple of laps. Catch Night Owl. Then we'll begin the dance. Because Fozzie is kind of checking out at the front. 1.2, he's extending this gap more and more. And it looks like, I mean, Razza Gamer is past 1.6 now. 1.5. Razza flying. He's trying to get the DRS from Night Owl. 1.4. He's trying to push that Alpine right onto the back of the Mercedes here. Is Razza. Drop back a bit. Let's see. It's a bit spread out now. We've got the top 8. All very close together. Apart from Night Owl and Razza. Just the same gap between them that they've got to the car in front. 1.4 Night Owl to Fozzie. And then it's 1.4, 1.5 to Razza Gamer to get to the back of Night Owl. But Razza really needs J7BP close. As we get side-by-side action there, Matt and Shakir really having a battle here. And it looks like Shakir wants to waste no time here. Shakir's gaining a position. Matt's battling it back though. Matt goes right back through. Takes the position from Shakir. Shakir's still carrying damage. I mean, this is a great performance from Shakir. He's got no front right end plate. And he is managing to stay within DRS range of everybody else. Night Owl's picked up a 3-second time penalty. This has got to spur J7BP on. And the rest of the pack. I mean, it puts Razza in pursuit. I mean, more leader. He wants to be kind of making a couple of moves here. More leader could potentially walk away with a podium. If this pack can chase down Night Owl, it helps More Leader in the long run. More Leader could easily get a podium. Night Owl's just been trying to push the car too much in pursuit of Fozzie. And that's why he's picked up that penalty. He's been trying to just push, trying to get back onto the back of Fozzie. And it just hasn't worked out for him. Felt good first 5 laps, just went to shit. Unlucky, Ash. Mercedes driver has got J7BP in his DRS. In rage. It's the last thing Night Owl wanted. Night Owl's pace in this second stint has not been the greatest. The mediums, it looks like he just can't get on with them. Looks like he's just not suited to the medium compounder tyres here at Canada. Or is it just the nature of the circuit? Has he been driving too long? Has it got a bit to him? You know, thinking, oh, still got so many laps of this left. And I think I've just seen damage on Mr. J7BP's Aston Martin. As Raza Gamer moves himself up into P3. And J7BP is dropping down. I think the damage has been done for J7BP. I think this could be J7BP retiring. And it is. Night Owl's left the session. And he's not showing up on my game. Night Owl's now been dropped out of the podium positions. His AI car will not be going as quick as the rest. And Raza's 3 seconds off. Barmy Tick not looking at a podium here. With the penalties he's on. More leader is potentially picking up a podium here. J7BP out back on track. I thought he'd retired. I do apologise. Going for the fastest lap of the race. Great to see that he's still carrying on, the Aston Martin driver. Fozzie, though, he's looked dominant after the safety car restart. I know, Obo Racing, but cheers for the spot. Maybe I'll race next Sunday as a reserve on better track. I don't even know if there's a race next. Champion of the league, the season's finished. At Evo. Portimao was the last race, my brother. Barmy past Raza. That sees Barmy up into P2. But penalty-wise, I think Barmy might drop positions. So 6 seconds. Yeah, he's going to lose out to Raza. Matt's definitely going to drop. Matt, 15 seconds of time penalties. What could have been for Matt here this evening. Barmy picks up another one. So, more leader. You keep going, brother, because you are staring at a podium here. With Raza. Raza's just got to keep it clean. Night Owl joined back, but he's in P7 and he's 4 seconds off the back of more leader. So unfortunate for Night Owl, the Mercedes driver. He was looking at a P2, but after that desync, he's looking more at a P7 now. So Raza just got to keep it clean. No penalties. No more, should I say. And the podium is his. And I think it will be the championship lead for him. After this race is finished. But Shakir, I mean, how's this guy doing so well with the damage? To twiddle my fingers then. Hopefully there's some sort of like social race or something, mate. I'll speak to Obo. Let's get off the position changes. So, I mean, like I said, Barmy, what could have been for Barmy, I mean, 9 seconds of penalty is really going to affect him at the end of this race. Even though slowly but surely, I mean, there's not enough laps left. I don't think he can catch Fozzie. There is one Wednesday for LRS, but you don't do comms Wednesday for LRS anymore. No, and plus I'll be doing comms for wheel to wheel. So, yeah, If you do it and you want to watch more racing, there will be more tomorrow. We are commentating for Wheel to Wheel tomorrow. You'll probably see a few of these names over there. Come on, More Leader. More Leader definitely looking at a chance of a podium here. Come on, kid. You got this. All I ask is you have a Friday free, so we do 5. Hey, mate, the 5-lapper Fridays will stay. I enjoy the 5-lapper Fridays. We have such a laugh. And if you want to join a nice closed lobby on a Friday, doing some 5-lappers, having a laugh, having some fun, having a giggle, come and join me on a Friday evening. We do 5-lappers for a couple of hours. And we just have fun. And we have a laugh. So make sure, if you've got nothing to do Friday, head on over, ask for the invite, and we'll get you in 100%. Good, I need something to look forward to in a few days. So, nothing really changing apart from Barmy. I mean, Fozzy looks like he's made probably a bit of a tiny mistake, or the mediums are now starting to drop, and the hard compounder tyres that are on the Ferrari are just eking away and trying to get a result in. More Leader now finds himself 1.8 seconds off the back of Thingy. I think there's been a moment between Matt and Shakir. Matt, no front left end plate now, so definitely been a moment between the two. Because Shakir now finds himself in a pit, and that's a big slide from the Williams. Manages to catch it. Matt Cooper, another 3-second time penalty. That'll be 18 now, I think. Seconds of penalties. He's going to be staring pretty much at the back of the grid at this rate if he continues to pick up any more penalties in these closing laps. As J7BP is had a set of softs on. We're on lap 33. He's on lap 32 still. But 6 seconds off the back of Nello. So unfortunate for J7BP. Don't quite know what happened to him. Maybe a small collision with Razza Gamer. Could have been. I think Razza was his closest driver to him at that point. So one can only suspect that there's been a bit of an incident there between the drivers. But Razza Gamer just dropping outside of DRS range. More Leader needs to try and stay with. Doesn't want to let these guys try and pull too much away. I mean, he's got to lose another 3 seconds in 3 laps for Barmy Tick to get P3. But Barmy is catching Fozzy. Fozzy's mediums are starting to die. And you can just see back. It could be mistakes from Fozzy that are helping this out here, but just looks like Barmy Tick's got the pace at this moment in time. Over Fozzy. But with 2 laps to go, it's a lot to find. Imagine if Barmy did qualify. Exactly. I think it could have been close, but I mean, you've got to then think of the other side of things. Like, would he still have lost all the positions that he'd have lost with the amount of penalties that he's accumulated already? Could be the case. But he is finding a lot of time, especially through Sector 2. That seems to be the place where he does seem to catch Fozzy. Took half a second out of him there. So Barmy is on the push. But with 2.5 seconds, he's not going to get nowhere near close enough to launch any sort of attack. So, More Leader definitely within range of picking up a podium here due to Barmy's 9 seconds of penalties. As Fozzy, wow, Fozzy picking up a 3-second time penalty. Now imagine if J7BP, I mean More Leader, was right on the back of Fozzy and Barmy. I mean Razza and Barmy could have been staring at a win. Because there's only him and J7BP so far been the ones that to navigate. Fozzy definitely did a solid. Oh yeah, without question. There's no question at all that Fozzy's race hasn't been, apart from the 3-second time penalty, absolutely immaculate. It's been brilliant to watch him up at the front. He's led the majority of the race. Only them couple of laps under the safety car where he was in P3. But once that safety car went in, Fozzy just went for it and decided enough is enough. I'm getting the lead of this race back and I'm going to win it. And here he comes in the Haas. It's been an absolutely brilliant race for him. He's had a brilliant qualifying. It was a one-hitter quitter for quali for Fozzy. And he now comes past the Wall of Champions, will now head down the straight. And it will be the race win for the Haas driver here at Canada. Fozzy wins the race. P1, Batamy is P2, but he will drop back. Razza, and here he comes. More leader on the podium. A P3 for the Kick Sauber driver. Great result. Night Owl only manages a P5. Razza Gamer gaining a good amount of points there against the man who is his rival in the championship. Barmy Tick also his rival. So, you know, it's been very close between them three. Still be as close. Barmy and Night Owl will be close. But Razza definitely taking an advantage here this evening with that solid haul of points, getting that P2. Matt drops all the way down, P11. The only one, Ray heading down the back straight. He's going to come through the final chicane, and here he comes. The only one, Ray. It's going to be a P12 and a great drive. Well done. The only one, Ray. My TV turned off on the straight. Oh, my God. Jason BP. No way. More leader. That is a well-deserved driver of the day and a well-deserved podium from him. Absolutely brilliant from More leader. I'll take that. It's solid result, Carlito. Solid result. But yeah, Kick Sauber picking up some good points with More leader on the podium. But congrats to the man that has shown absolute quality. Apart from the minor blip of the 3-second time penalty, he has mastered Canada this evening and takes the race win here at IFR. And Razza Gamer, I'm sure he's more than happy with that result. Flipping hell, that didn't go so good. Tires were dead from chasing you. Jamie, yeah, your pace didn't look too strong. I mean, at Canada, I mean, I'd have probably been racing with you there, to be fair. I won't lie. But Fozzy with the fastest lap as well, a 10.4. What a lap from Fozzy. And that has been IFR this weekend. I think the FIA should drop Canada, keep Zandvoort for future. So Canada goes off the game, Zandvoort stays. Drive-through killed me too. Yeah, the drive-through as well. Yeah, definitely. Definitely killed you off. But it has been a great race. I did promise you a great race before this started. The lads here have definitely put on a show. It's been absolutely great racing. The props go out to every single driver that took part here this evening and finished it off. But more props go to Fozzy. Fozzy, absolutely dominant here this evening. Great race. If Barmy could have kept it a lot cleaner and maybe done qualifying, got up at the top, really put his heart into this race, I think Barmy could have potentially won it. But it's ifs and buts. So, yeah. But it's been a great race. I would like to thank everybody that commented on the chats. GG's people, good night. Thanks, Taz. Awesome as usual. Thank you very, very much, Ray. Very much appreciated your kind words. But yeah, that's going to be all from me this evening. A great race from IFR. Absolutely epic. GG's Fozzy, GG's Razza, and GG's to More leader, who deserves it more than anybody. Absolutely brilliant. Driver of the day. What a drive from him. Yeah, exactly. Driver of the day for the game. My driver of the day, definitely. Brilliant to see from More leader up on the podium there. Kept it clean. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. If you want some more F1 to watch tomorrow, make sure you join me at the same time. We will be commentating on Wheel to Wheels Tier 1 race. And I will see you then, people. Have a great evening. Take care.